Can you hear my voice? This time this is my fight song. Take back my life.
Welcome to TooWokeBoys, episode 208. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together, we are two woke boys. Welcome to the show. It is episode 208. We are here in the studio, and it is summertime. It is Olympic season, and it is the season of the boys. Okay? It's a white boy summer, and the Summer Olympics are popping, and we're popping.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Now, the Olympics are a tough topic for us because you know us, we hate sports. Okay, we've
We're
made
not
that
big
very clear.
sports guys.
Yeah. We're not very much into the sports ball.
But we're like those guys that like sports that no one likes.
Obscure sports. Yeah.
Like we're like, is highlight on?
Yeah.
We're like, cool. We go to a sports bar, like we're dragged there by other people.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going with the boys,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because the boys don't like us, you know.
Right.
We go with girls to
Mhm.
brunch, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll be like, what are you doing here? Why did you follow me to brunch? Who are you? Sometimes we'll get that. And we'll be like, hey, we're just one of the gals. Okay?
Just shut up and let me take a Instagram boomerang
Yeah.
of cheersing a champagne glass with you.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right?
But you got to put it in and then go out, and I'll just film it out because then when it goes back, it looks like it's going in.
Right.
And
right.
then, wait, we fucked it up. Don't just do it again.
Mhm.
No, you can't sip your fucking mimosa yet. Shut the fuck up. Put it back in. All right. Put your glasses back. Yeah. Okay. All right. We did it. All right.
And then
That wasn't awkward as fuck.
And then again, she's like, who are you and what
Yeah.
are you doing at this table of my all-female friends?
I'm like, look, we're like those kind of guys that like girls want to be friends with.
Yeah.
And you may not think that right now, but you're not comfortable with us, and that's your fault. It's not like some sort of instinct that you have or anything like that.
We're not just befriending you to try to fuck you
No.
in a couple weeks.
No, not at all.
No.
I mean, it might go that way, but that's not any kind of manipulation that we were doing.
No,
That's
no.
not what this is about.
Right. That
Okay?
could randomly happen
That's
by
just 'cause-
chance, but
It's
that's
just because we hit it off so good,
Yeah.
you know? And we did try every other girl in the brunch group, and you're the only one dumb enough to fall for it. But that's not what this was about.
no.
Okay? So just enjoy brunch, and we're splitting it.
Mhm.
That's also happening. Like, this isn't a date.
No.
And that, you get used to hearing that, because you're going to hear that again, too.
Yeah.
This is not a date. Okay?
Right. We're just hanging out.
Yeah. We're just hanging out, okay? Stop. Why do we have to make this a thing,
Mhm.
right? When we showed up at brunch and you're like, who are you, you know? We were like, hey, we're just having brunch,
Yeah.
you know? And they're like, yeah, normally friends come to brunch. And it's like, yeah, we're in the friends now, okay?
Right.
We walked by because you're eating on the sidewalk, and we just happened to be on that sidewalk,
Mhm.
saw you, and it was like, hey, why aren't we all friends? And
Mhm.
then once we're friends, let's talk about the benefits that friendship has.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's kind of do some negotiating of
Yeah.
benefits.
It's like when you get a new job, you want to see if there's benefits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are the health
and-
benefits?
And in that job, we are referring to sex also.
Yes.
Can we have sex here in the office?
Yes.
Can I have sex with the secretary in the office?
It is a health benefit for me to have sex.
Yeah, I
So-
feel better after I bust. So I
Right.
probably won't need to go to the doctor unless she's like some you know, she's like gets around a lot, and
Mhm.
now I got something because she sucks, you know,
Right.
and that's her fault. And the company should pay for it because it did happen at work.
Mhm.
So, you know,
But yeah, so get used to hearing it's not a date a lot with us. Also get used to this. Don't get used to like we're splitting the bill. Because with me, you used to see those guys on Instagram that ally of the show Malcolm Kellner likes to parody a lot, where they're like the country guys. It's like with me, they're like splitting the bill ain't in my vocabulary. Like if we're dating, we're not splitting the bill.
Yeah.
And I feel the same way. When we're dating, we're not splitting the bill. It's all being paid for by you.
You are paying the whole thing.
Yeah, so we're not going to be splitting shit.
Yeah, it's like
You
how
will
much
pay
of
for the whole thing.
how much of a girl boss are you if we're splitting it, right? Because it's like the old paradigm was men would pay for the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like really feminist for a man and a woman to split it. That's kind of like a half move, right?
It's like we're not going to acknowledge the gender pay gap here.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's not a good thing to bring up because then that argument would say that I should pay more than half. But
well, no,
so we're not,
but then if women lose all their money to paying 100% for meals and stuff, now they make less money. So that actually widens the pay gap. And then the complaints that women always have about this, which they definitely do all the time, it'll be louder, believe it or not.
okay. So we have to make the situation worse before it gets better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Exactly. That's
I
how
like
that,
that.
that's how that works. You
Yeah.
you like, because it's like, oh 70 cents to the dollar or whatever, you know? And it's like, that's okay. But what if it was like, 10 cents to the dollar? Because they're paying for all the dates.
Right.
And this isn't a date, so don't think that this is some thing,
She's like, but you told me you loved me yesterday. It's like, but
it's like a platonic love.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are going to have sex, though.
yeah.
Right. So
You said you've never met anyone like me and you could see a future for us together. It's like, yeah, but we're not.
but like, why do we have to, like, we were having fun when we just kind of like got drunk and had sex and then I didn't call you for 3 weeks. Like that was fun.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, hey, remember us? Like from 3 weeks ago when we like kind of just like went out and fucked? Like that was cool. Like, why don't we do that again?
Yeah.
And then you're like, what are we? And it's like, you didn't ask that the first time we hung out. So like now it's weird because you're like making it a thing. And it's like, why are we having this right now?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a lot. But
yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, if you're a woman out there who wants to hang out with us, not go on a date, but hang out, we're very clear about what this is.
And before that hangout, we will ask you out on dates.
Yes.
Many times.
Yes.
And then once we get on that date, it's not a date.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you might be confused as to what's going on because we will say a thing, and then when we get the thing that we asked for, we will call that not that thing that we asked for.
Correct. Yes.
And if you don't get that, it's just, you don't understand modern dating, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just
You're just
what it
too
is.
stupid. Yeah, God, our listeners can be
It's just so stupid, dude.
just morons sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so back to the Olympics. We hate it because it's sports ball, but we like the obscure sports. We're like, hey, turn off this football.
Yeah.
Throw on women's badminton.
Yeah. Well, and
Okay.
then we go, hey, turn off football. Turn on football. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what we mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women's, of course.
Yeah. And it better be women doing it.
Yeah. So there is some controversy over the opening ceremonies where there was a lot of like drag queen stuff, which we love.
Man, if you're a drag queen, it's your time to shine, dude.
Yeah.
You're getting everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like they used to just do parties at bars. That was kind of exclusively what you would do. Right.
Now you're in every aspect of society.
You're just, yeah. I mean, they are
Schools.
reading to kids.
Yeah.
Like, hey, give back to the community. That's cool. You're doing children's parties. You're doing the opening
The
ceremony of a
biggest
sporting
performance in the world. Yeah.
Do you think that drag queens are going to do the halftime show? Like, just because it's like all the big stars do it, right? It's like Beyonce, who else did 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Britney Spears, like all these mega stars have done the Super Bowl. And this year, a bunch of anonymous drag queens
Yes.
You know, because
That
that's
should
kind
be
of
it.
what they did for the Olympics.
what
right?
football
They don't even
fans
have
would want.
names. It's just like
Yeah.
drag queens.
Yeah.
All of them are doing it.
Yeah, and there was this, the most controversial scene was there was this scene which appeared to replicate the Last Supper, but it was like all like fat drag queens and
Why
a
are
lot
they-
of
why are they fat,
Christians.
too?
Yeah,
Why
because they've
are
got
they-
to be body positive.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's like whatever conservatives like don't like. They're like, oh, you don't like that? Fuck you. And
Right.
that's like what they. Oh, like the casting people for those things are like, oh, my dad's a conservative and he doesn't like that. Hey, Dad, look what I casted. And then it's the whole thing.
Right.
Everything he hates.
Yes. So yeah, Christians were complaining about this Last Supper scene, and some people on like the committee for the opening ceremonies in the Olympics, they apologized for it, and they said we didn't mean to. When we want to include everyone and not exclude anyone, questions are raised. Our subject was not to be subversive. We never want to be subversive. We want to talk about diversity. Diversity means being together. We want to include everyone, as simple as that. In France, we have freedom of creation, artistic freedom. We're lucky in France to live in a free country. I don't have any specific messages that I want to deliver. In France, we are a republic. We have the right to love whom we want. We have the right not to be worshipers. We have a lot of rights in France. This is what I wanted to convey. That's what the head of the ceremony said. So yeah, it's like
So
it's fine to mock and ridicule Christianity on this massive
that's
scale.
the
But only
that
Christianity.
religion. Yeah, like
Yeah.
everybody has their religion. It should be respected and all
Except
that
for
stuff. Except for
Christianity.
Christianity.
Yeah.
Because it's oppressive somehow.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an oppressive religion.
Yes.
Unlike any other religion.
Yeah.
No other
religions
has
are,
any kind of the exact
oppressive.
same
Yeah.
morals, just kind of a different flavor of it.
and far more strict and violent.
Yeah.
There's no religions out there that will try to kill you if you leave that religion.
Yeah.
There's maybe Christianity does that. Probably.
Yeah.
Could I come up with any examples of that? No, but
I'm sure
it happens.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
You know, so it's good that the ceremonies did this mocking Christianity thing. We love that, and we want that stuff to continue.
They're just backpedaling, right? Like it's like they knew that it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of
like
course.
they couldn't have possibly thought that they were like, who's this gonna piss off?
Right.
Right? Because that's what like modern art is. Modern art is like you just take a conservative ideal and take a shit on it, and then you just be like, hey, that was. What do you think about that?
Yes.
You know, or you do like a like political propaganda. That's like you know,
some Novak.
yeah, either and that or a lot of it too. I mean, maybe this was more a couple years ago, but it was like I went to this like art show, and like it was like downtown LA, and it was like 2017, and it was like the peak of like feminism shit, and it was like all of these art pieces are done by women artists, you know, and almost every one of them was like a fat woman on her period. That was like every piece of art.
We love that.
Yeah, it was cool. It was the best art ever.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Like a fat woman drawing a pussy and then being like, art.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Love that. So there's this controversy here. Bob Ballard speaks out after being pulled from Eurosport's Olympics coverage over sexist comment about women's swim team.
Wait, what did he do?
So broadcaster Bob Ballard issues a statement Monday morning after he was pulled from Olympics coverage. After the Aussies won the 4x100 meter freestyle relay on Saturday, Ballard said, well, the women are just finishing up. You know what women are like, hanging around, doing their makeup.
They said that?
Yeah.
Who is it? Is this guy like he's not an American, right?
Australian.
Okay.
Then he said, the comments I made during the Australian freestyle relay victory ceremony on Saturday have caused some offense. It was never my intention to upset or belittle anyone, and if I did, I apologize. I'm a massive advocate of women's sport. I shall miss the Eurosport team dearly and wish them all the best for the rest of the Olympics. No further comment will be issued. Thank you.
Nice.
So we agree with this decision to throw him off the broadcast, and we definitely have not made comments that are exactly the same as that.
No, we don't say stuff
Countless
like that
times.
all the time.
Just do not listen to the previous 207 episodes of this podcast.
Yeah. We've never talked about women not knowing how to park a car or taking fucking forever to do anything.
Not being able to choose where to eat.
Yeah. We've never talked about that stuff.
Yeah,
Okay?
going through my phone.
Yeah. Being a fucking psycho on your period or whatever.
Yeah.
We've never talked about any of that
Stealing
stuff.
my fucking sweatshirts and not fucking giving them back.
Yeah, give it back.
Yeah, we've never talked about that.
No.
So,
But yeah, so this guy should be fired, and I believe the replacement should be us.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you just need both of us in there.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's like, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna exclusively cover or volunteer to cover women's sports.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
I will do the same. I will also be focusing on beach volleyball.
Yep, I like that. I like beach volleyball, diving. I'm gonna be hanging out by the pool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they're gonna be diving in. I'm just gonna be sitting on the edge of the pool with my legs in the water. You know, just being like, oh, that was nice. That was pretty good. You know,
Yeah.
like, hey, like, you know, I got the towel. I'll be like, let me towel you off. And they're like, who are you? Like, don't worry about it. I'm like, let me just. And I wrap her up in a towel.
Yeah.
You know, and it might look like she's like kind of like trying to
Struggling.
yeah, but don't.
But it's not.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
drying her off, and
Yeah.
it might look like I'm really like kind of squeezing her pretty hard,
Right.
but it's like I'm just trying to get the water off her, you know.
You're trying to squeeze her out like a sponge.
And it might look like I have another rag that's like, it seems like it's kind of damp, like it might have like a chloroform on it or something, but I am trying to get it on her face. I'm trying to.
You're trying to dry
rinse-
your face off.
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
but people are like, "What's that wet stuff on the cloth?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it." And then if she kind of just like suddenly takes a nap or whatever, it's like, look, she was tired from the. She just jumped into the pool. That was like a lot of effort
Right.
to fall and just tumble around and not splash in the water. So
Yeah.
just don't worry about it.
Yeah, they got to hire you as the towel boy.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, there's this great article. 25 LGBTQ plus athletes will be rooting for at the Paris 2024 Olympics.
Now, okay, I put this on the doc because I've seen not just this article, because the article is 25 plus or LGBTQ athletes we will be rooting for at the Paris Olympics. So it's like several articles were like this, where it's like, we're not rooting for a country.
No.
We're rooting
Just the
for
individual.
gay people from wherever they're from.
Because that's what team sports are about.
Yeah.
It's not about rooting for the collective team to win. It's about cherry picking individuals on the team who are gay and wanting them to do well, but not giving a shit about the rest of the team.
Yeah. I actually hate America, but I love gay shit.
Yes.
So, like, you know, here's what's cool about the Olympics. It's like you get to fly your flag, right? There is a gay flag. So,
Oh, yeah. Why is that?
so
Yeah.
why is there not a gay country?
There should be a gay delegation.
Well, there needs to be a gay country,
Right.
you know? So we got to figure out where that is, and then the gay people all get to, you know, make a Olympic team.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can bring their flag. But then you gotta, for all the LGBTQ plus teams, like, here's the problem with that also. It's not just the gay flag, right? Because there's like there's like a trans flag, there's like a phrase sexuality flag.
Yeah. But the one we like has like all the stuff combined.
Yeah.
You know, with
it's
like the
just
stripes.
Like it looks like someone vomited on a flag.
Yeah. And then like the
the triangle.
The triangle
it's
thing
like,
on the end.
Yeah, it's like the stripes of every color, and then that triangle
the black
on the side.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, and
the black and brown.
Yeah,
the BIPOC.
Well, it's pink and blue and stuff too.
Yeah,
every color.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, we love that flag.
Mm-hmm. That's a cool flag.
Yeah,
we would fly the phrase sexuality flag.
we would.
Mm-hmm. That would be our flag.
And then when we're in the Olympic Village, hanging out on those anti-sex beds, you know,
They
we've
won't
talked
be
about that.
anti-sex
Yeah,
beds.
no,
That's
we're
for
gonna
sure.
we're gonna test that out.
Yeah. How are they anti-sex bed?
Because they're supposed to be like just support like one person's weight, and they're supposed to be like uncomfortable for. Yeah, they're made out of cardboard and
Okay. You see, that's why you got a mattress on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because once the bed frame breaks, it goes to the floor anyway. So
Right.
just
just
put
cutting
it
out
right
that
on
step.
the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Women always make fun of us for our mattress on the floor, but it's like we're just cutting out the middleman.
It's like you should have been here.
The bed frame.
Yeah, you should have been here a week ago when it was a beanbag chair. Okay, like, and you're lucky I popped it. Okay, whoever was here last week, me and that nice lady, we popped the beanbag chair, and as soon as I dusted all the beans off of her like bare ass after we had sex on it, I decided that it was time to get a new bed, just mattress, and put it directly on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is a twin mattress. It is, and yes, it is like a bed I got on OfferUp.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
is
the
used.
mattress from like a car bed. Like it's like a tiny you know. So that's I couldn't get the car part, so that sucks. But that would have been pretty tight.
And yes, our TV is on the floor as well.
Yeah. And it's like a
Chris and Cole,
19-inch TV too.
Why don't you have a entertainment center for your TV? Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Like the entertainment center is the whole
TV's
room.
like it's got to be a foot off the ground.
It's standing. The TV it does have a stand. It's standing on the PS5.
Yeah.
The PS5's right under it. That's the entertainment center.
Yeah.
And yes, we are going to play video games. And by play video games, that means you are going to watch me play video games because I only have one controller. But it's going to be fun because you're going to be cheering for me. And I'm going to lose my shit the second I die in Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And I have some ingredients for you to make some snacks for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
if you could just go do that right now.
Yeah. Melt that cheese on those chips, and we'll have a nice little afternoon.
You could bring it over to me after you're done, and then there's some dishes in there too. If you could go ahead and knock those out while I'm working here. I stream video games too, so I'm kind of at work. So if you could just go do some dishes.
She's like,
here.
this isn't really what I had in mind for our first date, and we're like, again, it's not a date.
Yeah, this is not a date.
We're hanging out.
Hey,
okay?
lady, you gotta chill out with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a whole thing, but we hate these unrealistic expectations for women where they're like, you got to have a bed frame, you got to have a stand for your TV.
Yeah, these high standards that women have, just like you got to have a job,
unrealistic standard. Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
that women are asking.
You got to have a job. You got to have a car. Who do you think I am?
What about a podcast?
Yeah, we got that.
I had a car.
Is that part of your demands?
What about had a car, can't use it because it's impounded, and I have a couple of DUIs?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, technically I have a car too.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to drive it, but I have one.
Yeah. I can drive it, but you got to blow into this thing before we start the car because it's not working when I do it.
Right.
You know? Is it because I'm drunk right now? I'm not drunk. I don't get drunk anymore, okay? I am drinking, yes. I'm not drunk, okay?
Uh-huh.
So stop saying that I'm drunk, okay? I'm not fucking drunk.
Yeah.
I'm really cool, and I'm having a good time, okay?
Say I'm drunk one more time. Say I'm fucking drunk one more time.
Say I'm drunk one more fucking time. Drunk. Okay, you shut the fuck up, okay? We're going to Burger King, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to get a large drink, okay? I'm not going to fill it up in the thing. I'm going to come back out here. I'm going to pour my 24-ounce beer into the cup. Mm-hmm. And, oh, should I drive? No, bitch. you're driving? No, you're not driving. You sit in the passenger seat. Shut the fuck up. I'm driving.
Yeah.
Okay? Now blow into the thing so I can start the car and we can go.
And I really applaud your restraint for only filling your Burger King cup with beer. I mean, that's pretty low alcohol.
Well, it was
volume.
out of other stuff.
Oh, you were.
I already drank that other
You
stuff.
were out of the vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my flask. You
Uh-huh.
know? It's in my pocket. You know?
Yeah. I will.
That's why I'm like always sitting kind of sideways because I'm like on a flask.
Right.
You know?
I get the
Like my spine is fucked up from just my ass being
You're always
like slightly
off to the
tilted
side.
from my flask. I used to have two, but you know, I knock one out and then it's now I'm down to one. You know.
Yeah.
So
she's like, Chris, I think you have a drinking problem. I don't have a fucking drinking problem. And you got some sort of balls to say that on the first date, bitch. You're gonna call me out on my life choices on the first date? You can't fucking do that. And she's like, but you just said it wasn't a date. We're hanging out.
Yeah, it's not a date. Yeah. And also, how could you call it a drinking problem? I'm out of booze. I drank it all. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's like if I was an alcoholic, I wouldn't run out. We are gonna go get some right now, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So I just need to go to the store, and it's exclusively to buy booze.
Right. And you're like, now go ahead and blow. And then she starts leaning over to the ignition interlock, and you're like, yeah, it's not. It's actually talking about something else.
Yeah, no, I'll be like, start the car. Yeah, go ahead, blow on that thing. She like leans over to blow that, and I'm like, nice. And then I just kind of push her head.
if she
now
wants that.
blow on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to blow on that while the car's going to keep it going. That's
Yeah.
kind of how this car
to
works.
keep you awake.
Yeah, because I'm gonna pass
You're
out.
fading fast.
Yeah, oh man, I'm getting really tired. If you do that, I'll stay up. But here's the other thing: I'm gonna last probably like a minute or two. The second that happens, I'm definitely passing out.
Yeah,
I'm passing out immediately.
Yeah, so that's why.
And there's nothing that's bringing me back.
Yeah, so you got to take your time, and you can't. You know, I can't be finishing before I get home.
You gotta finish when we get to the place.
Right as we pull into the driveway.
Yeah.
That's when, because if it's before that, that car is stopping in the middle of the road,
or it's going. Whatever was going on, the second that happens,
right?
That's what the car is going to be doing.
Yeah,
my foot is just gonna like press on whatever pedal it was on, and then I'm just, if I was turning, we're just going that way now,
right?
You know, so that's how that works.
Yeah. So. Anyway, the Olympics.
Yeah.
Back to that. There have been the storylines. Simone Biles is back. We love her.
Nice.
She's
fresh off of her quitting from the last Olympics.
Yeah, she's off to a strong start so far. So we love that.
I saw an article that was like Simone Biles fighting through the pain to compete.
Yeah,
in this Olympics.
she got injured in the warm-ups, but
it's like. Why didn't you do that last time? You just bitched out and were like, "I got you made up a disease."
But she was a hero.
Like, I got the twisties.
She was a hero for that.
No, I know. That's like that's the most heroic thing you can get is
sometimes
do
you
an
just
Olympic
can't even.
sport where you do flips and then decide I have to quit.
Sometimes you just can't even.
Yeah, because mental health.
Yeah. So we're rooting for the LGBTQ athletes, and fuck the team. We don't care. They're playing team sports. Fuck the team. We're just rooting for the individuals because that's what sports are about.
Yeah.
And moving into the election, Trump virtually tied with Harris as her favorability rating spikes after Biden.
I like how the favorability of a presidential candidate is like a Bitcoin. It just like surges overnight.
Right.
Like with no reason, just a giant spike in the, So Kamala is like GME stock in 2021. Just through the roof,
spiking to the moon.
Yeah.
So we
is she gonna be Is that what's going on? She's going to be the candidate? Because I've heard.
Oh, she is the candidate. Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard that that's not how that works.
Well, that's how it works now.
Okay. Yeah.
The Democrats are saving democracy
by forcing you to
installing a candidate that no one voted for.
Yeah.
That's democratic.
Mm-hmm. I like that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's all about choice, and you got to choose what was picked for you.
But it's like sometimes people shouldn't really, people are like, oh, democracy. Sometimes do you really want people to vote? Have you seen how stupid people are?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at, we're so smart. And, that's the problem with,
That's why we did this podcast as a philanthropic endeavor to
people
help
smart
idiots.
as us, we realize how dumb people are. And it's like, do people really deserve to vote?
The answer is no.
Yeah.
But, we should be able to vote, and then however many listeners we have, we should get that many votes.
Yes.
That's how many, our votes have, a weight,
Mm-hmm.
and it's, more, because, all these dumb idiots that listen to us, they're trying to be better, but they're still stupid idiots,
Yeah.
And we love you, and you're awesome, and you're the best, and you're really good. But these dumb fucking idiots that listen to us, we got to get them to why not just us vote for them?
Right. And it's there's a lot of risks to the Democrats letting people vote and having an open primary. What if they had voted for a straight white guy?
Yeah. What if they did that? What if they decided to go third party?
Yeah.
That's bad.
What if they voted for someone outside of the establishment? What if they tried to vote a Bernie type figure in? We can't allow that.
Yeah.
We can only have who the establishment wants, okay?
And
we wanted a BIPOC woman.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what we're getting. You're like, oh, well, can we vote for her? Is it? No, you can't. We picked her. The delegates picked her. So that's it. Is what it is. Job is done.
Yeah. Now,
you don't get to vote.
Job's not
now
done.
Vote for Kamala to save democracy.
Mm-hmm.
And no, Kamala wasn't chosen by voters. She wasn't elected in any way.
But she will be when you get to pick one of the two
you can
things.
vote for her over Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone vote for her to be the candidate? It doesn't fucking matter. She's a black woman. That's all that matters. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Her
she's
identity.
Also, and if that's not enough, she's also Indian.
Yeah.
She's also Native American.
I think it's the other Indian, but.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't, you're kind of messing it up a little
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's she's that Indian too.
She's whatever you want. So.
Exactly.
So Kamala, she's closing the gap over Trump. It's funny when he got shot at, people were like, oh, he's going to win. The election's over. Doesn't look that clear anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And we love that. We love to see that.
It's crazy how little they're really talking about that now. Just kind of happened a couple weeks ago.
Just part of
it's just all right.
The news cycle. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the Olympics have cardboard beds.
Right. Right. But I saw I was on TikTok, and I saw a Kamala video got put in my For You feed.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, let me look at her TikTok. So she just started a TikTok 3 days ago.
She's really internet savvy too. So because you saw her on that phone call with BET.
Oh,
the
yeah.
BET actress.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, so I want to mirror this. I want to pull up her TikTok. Should I do the create board or the?
Do the rank chip.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're going to go through Kamala's TikTok that she made 3 days ago.
Okay. I'm excited to see this. I haven't seen her TikTok.
And she has 3.3 million followers already.
Okay.
So do we have it? Do we have?
It's not connected.
Let's see. I'm going to try to figure this out. So it says I'm on the rank chip.
It should be, it should be highlighted blue there. It's not connecting. Damn.
Let me try again.
Oh, you got it?
We're on?
Great.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Nice. Okay.
So this first post was from 3 days ago. She has acquired 3.3 million followers in 3 days.
When we fight, we win.
So here's her first
Madam
post.
Vice President, are you on TikTok?
Well, I've heard that recently I've been on the For You page, so I thought I would get on here myself.
Madam Vice President, are you on?
There we go. Boom. 27 million views.
Okay.
Next one.
I have one thing to say.
Stop by the workroom.
Okay. Gay vote.
RuPaul's.
Got to get the gay vote. Is that what that is?
Yep.
Okay.
RuPaul's Drag Race. We love
Yeah.
that. And then
Okay.
this. Did you see the phone call when the Obamas called to endorse her?
No.
It was this very natural, unplanned
Yeah.
call. Here
Kamala.
Hello. Hi.
Hey there.
Oh, hi. You're both together. Oh, it's good to hear you both.
I can't have this phone call without saying to my girl Kamala, I am proud of you. This is going to be historic.
We called to say Michelle and I couldn't be prouder to endorse you and to do everything we can to get you through this election and into the Oval Office.
Oh, my goodness. Michelle, Brock, this means so much to me. I am looking forward to doing this with the two of you, Doug and I both, and getting out there, being on the road. But most of all, I just want to tell you the words you have spoken and the friendship that you have given over all these years mean more than I can express. So thank you both. It means so much. And we're going to have some fun with this too, aren't we?
Nice.
What a great coincidence that the camera happened to just be on her as the
Yeah,
Obamas.
and the audio feed was also directly into
connected to the camera.
That's
yeah.
good because you know how hard it is to get the audio feed out of a phone
Yes.
into like a video thing that's separate from the without wires coming out of your phone and shit.
Very
Very
natural.
difficult.
Yeah.
And
Very
she-
natural, unplanned call.
It's also crazy that she happened to catch both of them together, like they're just like out at Applebee's,
right.
you know, having dinner.
And there's this,
Kamala.
there's a couple others that were, oh yeah, here it is.
What is this one?
Hey, Kamala, what are we going to say to Donald Trump in November? Hey,
Wow.
Lance
Jesus.
Bass, 38 million views. And then the last one.
Lance Bass. That's her poll.
And then the last one here.
Hey, everybody. So today, Iowa put in place a Trump abortion ban, which makes Iowa the 22nd state in our country to have a Trump abortion ban. And this ban is going to take effect before many women even know they're pregnant. And what this means is that 1 in 3 women of reproductive age in America lives in a state with a Trump abortion ban. So what we need to do is vote, because I'm going to tell you something. When I am president of the United States, I will sign into law the protections for reproductive freedom. So let's get this done. Hey, everybody.
So she,
love that.
She also said when men and women get pregnant.
She's,
Yeah.
which
I'm pretty sure.
I
she
missed
said
Hey,
that.
everybody. So today, Iowa put in place a Trump abortion ban, which makes Iowa the 22nd state in our country to have a Trump abortion ban. And this ban is going to take effect before many women even know they're pregnant. And what take
Before
effect
men and
before
women.
many women even know.
So the caption says before many women
Oh, I thought.
even know.
I thought she said, but she said before
Before-
men and women even know they're pregnant.
It's going to take effect before many women even know they're pregnant. And what
It does kind of sound like men.
It sounds
yeah.
like that. I mean, maybe she said men,
today,
but I heard men and
Iowa
women.
put in place.
Okay.
That is funny. Well, why isn't she? If she said many women, that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're going to exclude the pregnant men out there,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
POV.
Now, does
100 days left.
I'm going to Trump's.
She
Should-
did also have an Instagram linked on there too. So
Okay.
we could check her Instagram.
I want to look
feed.
at. I want to look at Trump's TikTok. Oh, so he just started a TikTok too. So here's the first
POV.
one.
Wait,
100
go back
days
to his
left
page.
before president.
Okay. It says you're fired right there.
Let's see this first one.
POV. 100 days left before President Trump delivers another knockout.
got a good stance, Loki. You got a jab, I think.
Wait, so
We're not messing with this guy.
POV.
So
100
he's gonna fight Jake Paul.
Trump will now be fighting Jake Paul.
Yeah. Well, what happened to
24.
the Mike Tyson thing? That's
It
like
keeps
over?
getting postponed. Like they're saying it's still on, but it keeps getting postponed.
They are stupid.
She's not the brightest bulb in the ceiling, you know.
She's not that smart.
No, she's not smart. But we're with those young people. They're smart, they're cunning, and we're going to take them every time. We'll take them.
18 through 24.
You're terrible at everything you've done. You're ultra-liberal, and we don't want you here. We don't want you anywhere. Kamala, you're fired. Get out of here. You're fired.
The dance.
Terrible
The
at everything
dancing
you've
shit.
done. You're ultra-liberal, and we don't want you here. We don't want you anywhere. Kamala, you're fired. Get out of here. You're fired.
Wow.
Tragically, the shooter claimed the life of one of our fellow Americans, Corey, comparator, unbelievable person, everybody tells me. He was accompanied by his wife, Helen, and 2 precious daughters. He lost his life selflessly acting as a human shield to protect them from flying bullets. He went right over.
So that's that one, and
No tax on tips. By the way, no tax on tips. I'm going to save TikTok.
He's gonna save TikTok.
then this is 156 million views. So the Paul brothers are just pulling a lot of weight for him. And here's his first one.
The president is now on TikTok. It's my honor. The president.
That's what's the UFC guy?
Dana White.
Yeah, that's who that was.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, Trump and Kamala are on TikTok now.
Mm-hmm.
And did you see? Yeah, so they had Trump walking out at the UFC. Did you see he walked out at a rally to Many Men? Did you see that?
Yeah. The 50 Cent song. Yeah, that was right after the assassination attempt.
Well, I think there was a video that was like
that real?
fake. I think the first one that came out right after the assassination attempt was fake, but then he did one a day or two ago that was
he
real.
did come out to
the
Many Men.
explicit version of
That's
Many
awesome,
Men,
dude.
Yeah, which I'm sure was well received by the his supporters. Hey, turn that rap music off.
Yeah, they don't like that stuff, but
Yeah.
they do like Kid Rock, which is just a white
He
trash
is
guy.
the best rapper.
Yeah, he's cool, and then he comes out and he shoots gay
beers. Yeah. So
it's very cool.
So yeah, I mean I know RFK has been on TikTok for a while. I've been seeing TikToks of him for months, but I guess Trump and
I'm surprised that Kamala just got on TikTok.
Right.
Like you would have thought she would have been doing stuff on there.
yeah, you would think so, but
I guess it's like you with political campaigns, it's like a timing thing. It's like, oh, I'll start it right now, drop 8 videos that hit all the key demographics.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we love Lance Bass, the RuPaul drag race. I mean, Trump didn't have nearly as cool. What he has, the Paul brothers. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the NSYNC guy instead. Thank you.
Yeah. The gay guy from NSYNC.
Yeah,
Yeah. They yeah, but it does seem like the Republicans are like getting more celebrities on board, because last time it was just the My Pillow guy. Like he would have just been making TikToks
and Scott Baio.
Yeah. What's Scott Baio?
I don't even know.
Wasn't he from like Charles in Charge or some like 80s sitcom shit?
Some like old movies or TV.
Like, I mean, it's like forever ago.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was a kid, they were like, yeah, Scott Baio. And he was like still like some guy I'd never seen on a thing.
Yeah, they got the Paul brothers now, so the Republicans are really and Amber Rose. Don't forget about Amber Rose. So
yes,
but the Democrats have us, and so that's all. The race is over as far as we're concerned.
Scott Baio is 63 years old, and he's from the sitcom. He played Chachi Arcola from the sitcom Happy Days. And the spinoff Joni Loves Chachi.
Okay.
So, yeah. So he was on TV in like the 70s.
Gotcha. So
People also ask, what does Scott Baio do now? And also, how does Scott Baio make money?
I'm going to guess probably Cameo.
Yeah.
My guess is Cameo.
In addition to Happy Days, he's been involved in over 30 different TV series and 7 movies throughout his acting career. He's focused on directing and producing. So he lives in a nice house and stuff. So
they also had he was on a dating show on VH1, and it was called Scott Baio is 45 and Single.
Nice. Dude, that's hilarious.
It was in the early 2000s.
Oh man, that's when they were doing all those like Flavor of Love and shit like that. Do you remember that show?
Yeah,
It's like
vaguely.
a bunch of women try to fuck.
They also followed it up because I guess he did find someone. And the follow show was Scott Baio is 46 and pregnant.
Okay, nice. Is there another show called Scott Baio is divorced?
That's the next
and
show.
that bitch is not cool anymore.
Yeah.
We don't talk to her.
Let me see if they did a third show real quick because I feel like they would.
Yeah, good things come in threes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Scott Baio themed reality shows.
No follow up after.
Damn. Unfortunate. Well, so as we mentioned, Kamala is closing the gap with Trump, and there is this great rally she has, White Dudes for Harris virtual meeting, and it's being roasted online. I can't imagine why. So a virtual meeting dubbed White Dudes for Harris set for Monday evening, which is designed to drum up support for Vice President Kamala Harris among white men, has been widely mocked and criticized on social media. Over 10,000 white men from all across the country are expected to join the effort this week and will be on hand to welcome VP Harris to get to the Harris to the presidential race and pledge to help get her elected. Together, we aren't going to sit around and let the MAGA crowd bully other white guys into voting for a hateful and divisive ideology because we understand that under MAGA, everyone loses. We know that as white dudes, we have both a strong and positive role to play in America's shared future, and it begins with all of us cutting through that MAGA crap and reminding the folks who have co-opted American symbols what America actually means.
Yeah, I like how they're like, don't vote for Trump and his hateful rhetoric. Now vote for Kamala when she says, all white men are evil and like white guys suck and we need more diversity and stuff, which just means not white guys, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of like what that party's been doing,
Yeah, so...
Which is good.
Yeah, so
there's too many white men doing
there
stuff.
are. But you can absolve yourself of your white men evilness by going to this white dude for Kamala rally, and we'll be there at the rally. No black people allowed, so don't try to get in.
This is for white dudes. Okay?
Yeah.
White dudes only.
Yeah, only for us.
If you're a lady, get out of here. Okay?
Yeah, women out, black people out. Don't fucking try.
This is our space.
This is our space to show how inclusive and not racist we are.
Yeah. Yeah. It's important to create a space where no one else is allowed except for us and our race to promote diversity.
Yes. The white Dudes for Harris sign-up form does not specify if non-white men are allowed to join, but the group's official social media account has reposted a message claiming all are welcome.
All are welcome.
So I think they had some celebrities that they said were, I think like Mark Hamill was gonna.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Mark Hamill will be a speaker. Pete Buttigieg, Adam Schiff, Frozen star Josh Gad, and others. And so we love that. And there have been some tweets roasting them that said, one said, imagine if Trump started White Dudes for Trump. It's like, but that's okay.
That's what it
different.
is, though.
Yeah.
That's
Trump
like,
rallies are already white
it's
dudes
already
for Trump.
what it is.
Yeah. So he has started that.
Yeah. He doesn't have to say it, but that's what they're doing over there with that. So,
and they've got a pic. They're selling merch. White dudes for Harris. Oh my God! And there's a black model who's got the tank top on.
How does that make any
dudes
sense? Having a black guy wear a shirt that says "White Guys for Trump"?
I think it's just like a automated thing where they've got this stock black guy, and then they put whatever text on it.
They made an AI black guy.
Yeah,
and he's wearing the shirt.
White dudes for Harris.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So if you are a white guy, you have to go to this or else you're racist.
Yeah.
Okay? And again, no black people allowed, no minorities. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Yeah, this is our time. Shut up. It's our meeting.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
and
out.
if you are a white person, you got to get that shirt and you got to find a black person and make them wear your white dudes for Trump shirt.
Yeah.
Or white dudes
Harris.
for Harris shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to make that happen.
Right.
That's
kind
funny.
of reminds me of that legend that ally of the show, Malcolm Kellner, interviewed a bunch of times 4 years ago, the fags for Trump guy.
Yeah, that guy. Is that guy around now? You got to hit him up.
That guy, oh my God.
That guy was nuts.
I'm sure that guy's
guy's probably having a resurgence.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
Do you think he's been kicked out of every gay thing he's ever been to?
Oh, definitely.
You got to be the only conservative gay guy ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not. I mean, clearly not, because Grindr crashes every time.
Yeah, no, that's
there's
true.
A conservative event.
Like all conservatives are gay.
Right.
They're all gay guys.
Yeah.
They do but they're doing the naughty boy thing where they're like,
yeah, exactly.
I created illegal gay stuff, and then they go do hot illegal gay sex in the public bathrooms there on Grindr.
Exactly. But so there's all these articles. It's like Grindr crashes at RNC, Grindr crashes at Olympics, Grindr crashes at other big event. My first thought is like, they got to work on the bandwidth for Grindr.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
it keeps crashing.
Yeah, when there's
you can't have your app keep crashing. You got to improve the bandwidth limit on your app. So that seems to be just a
But just think of
problem.
all the pictures that are being uploaded, all the messages that are being sent, and all that stuff. And here's the thing: it's like when a big event happens, Grindr's really got to put some effort into like increasing their bandwidth situation.
Right.
Especially if that giant event is a conservative function. Because there's definitely going to be some down low gay stuff going on.
Yes.
That's very funny that Grindr crashed.
Yeah. Yeah. So a couple other quick things. 2 little girls killed, 9 injured in mass stabbing at Taylor Swift dance party in Southport, UK.
Jesus Christ.
So,
really?
So look, this is a horrible story. 2 girls
Taylor
killed.
Swift concert.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guy going around stabbing people. And look, we're going to withhold any comments on this until we find out the identity of the stabber.
Yeah.
Okay? We're not just going to come out and say this is a horrible, disgusting tragedy, no matter who the stabber is.
Yep.
We are only going to
see that picture of what they look like.
We got to see the picture. We got to see the name. And then we will say whether it's bad or whether we will sweep it under the rug. So we will hold, we will, just kind of put a pin in that till next week.
We're just going to say that happened, but we don't really know what to say about it until we know exactly what that person looks like and what their name looks like.
Exactly. Yeah. Murders are only tragic if they fit our specific political narrative of race dynamics.
Exactly.
So yeah, we're just going to withhold comment.
It's crazy that it gets wild like that at a Taylor Swift concert.
Yeah.
I would imagine a Taylor Swift concert would be a fairly
I don't think it was
safe.
a concert. I think it was a dance party. So like an unofficial. I don't think she was there.
Oh. If I was Taylor Swift, I'd be kind of pissed about that.
Yeah.
Because it kind of implicates you being somewhat like responsible for that happening. Where it's like they were just like playing my music at the thing, It's like if something happens and then like a song's on the radio, is that band responsible for?
Right.
You know, I thought it was at a concert.
Like the Travis Scott. Well, it's mindful of the Travis Scott thing where like 8 people got trampled to death, right?
Yeah.
But that was an actual concert. This Taylor Swift was not at.
They're not going to show who or say the name because he was underage.
Oh.
He was a 17-year-old boy. That's all they're saying.
Don't they do that, though? Don't they show who?
I mean, it might come out, but the police aren't the ones that are going to say.
Yeah. Like they did.
And if he's a certain race or religion, then good. They shouldn't say.
They should not say.
But if he's a different race or religion, white,
you better say it.
You better say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say their name.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we say.
Yep. So are any other of these that you want to cover?
I did want to say that there was a tragic thing that I saw on here that was just really, it made my heart, you know, I felt sad for this situation and my empathy meter was going off.
Okay.
This is my empathy. Okay. It was really exploding.
A lot
here.
of empathy.
Yeah, I am exploding with empathy. I have so much fucking empathy. It's crazy. I just don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Well, Gavin Newsom issues an executive order for the removal of homeless encampments. And that, let me tell you, when I heard that was happening, I certainly did not jump in the air and click my heels and say, "Fuck yeah, dude. Get him the fuck out of here." I didn't say that.
No.
If you saw
some videos of that,
me
but
celebrating, I played a softball game and I had a good game, okay?
Yeah.
That's what that was.
All it's about.
Okay? They're going to remove these homeless encampments. And it's like, where are they going to go, you know? And, you know, they're not going to get all of them. Because there's so many of them.
Right.
It's crazy how many of them there are.
Right.
Which really sparks a bigger question, like what can be done about this? And certainly putting them all on a catapult and launching them out of the fucking, out of the city, that's not the way to do it.
No.
I mean, if they did that, that's a thing that they're going to do. And, I guess, you just got to launch them in the catapults and make sure they go real fucking far from here. But
there also is, the whole your technique of the...
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, they're not getting all the homeless encampments. There's probably going to be some straggler encampments, or they're going to move, and they're going to be in different places. And, like, when I saw this, I made sure to check up on the homeless encampment that's right by my fucking house here. This goddamn fucking homeless encampment right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
you can tell how supportive and empathetic.
Yeah,
of that
I mean,
one
I love those fucking guys over there that are homeless and just like shitting in the street and stuff right down the street from my place.
Yeah, I
see it all the time, and I love me and those guys have like a thing, like when we
they're your buddies.
Yeah, like people think that I'm like screaming at them or whatever, but that's just like.
You're just banter.
It's like it's like a little bit that we do.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, hey, get the fuck out of here, But that's like a bit, I'm pretending to be one of those people that would be upset with it, but I'm actually not like that.
Right.
So, but I see the empathy for these guys, and I just want to help them out. So, maybe before. I've called the city. I've told them, like, hey, like, there's these fucking guys right here still. I saw the thing. You're not doing your job, which is good, I guess. You know. So if you don't deal with it, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help in the way that I can by delivering goods. Right. So I'm gonna drive by there with my goods for homeless people. I have glass bottles. I have gasoline in case they get a car. You want to put gas in your car. You might need the glass, and the glass bottle is very useful. It's like you can put whatever you want in it. Right now it has gasoline in it. Okay, it's pretty full of gasoline. Then homeless people also need rags. They're very dirty, so they got to clean themselves. So I will take a rag, I will stuff it in the glass bottle with the gas in it, and then also. It is summertime. It's hot right now, but it will get cold, so they will need heat. So thinking ahead, I will light the rag on fire that is in the bottle with gasoline in it, and then I will then deliver that glass bottle with gasoline and a rag on it, and I'll just drive by those homeless encampments that are right by my house here, and I'll be like, hey guys, here's a fucking delivery. Take that. You know? Take some goods. And then and I'm fucking out of there, dude.
Yeah, tires are squealing.
The tires are squealing. And that's just me trying to help out. And I certainly don't stick around to see how much I helped. But, you know, I try to help out as much as I can.
You might drive by the next day and see the ashes. And
that like a wildfire happens, you know?
Oh, God, like, what a tragedy.
It is wildfire season. And they do often happen, like, I don't know if you guys know, but, like, cement streets are very, like, kind of flammable, especially when a Molotov cocktail hits
weirdly
anywhere in that area.
Yeah.
So it's just, you know, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is.
Stuff. So, you know, I just think it's important to help homeless people. And it's really sad that they're doing this. And it's not the fucking best thing I've ever heard.
No.
You know? So they got to keep doing programs like giving needles to them and drugs and shit like that. That's what they need. Because it's like they just need that help by letting them do free fentanyl or whatever.
Yeah. Do they have that in L.A. or I know they have that in certain cities in the country.
I think they did have like a get needles program or something. Maybe it wasn't here, but I thought I saw that.
Yeah, I've seen free needle exchanges in Skid Row. I'm pretty sure I don't know how much they do it, but I've seen videos of them doing it.
Yeah,
that is a wild thing that
exists.
Well, the argument from our side, which we agree with.
This is the argument we love.
That we love is that like, hey, it's safer than using dirty needles. So the government should provide them.
Yeah. It seems like trying to get them to stop is not the answer.
No.
Just letting them keep doing it and then like
in
kind
perpetuity.
Then maybe setting up like a spa where they can do it and then have the taxpayers pay for the luxury spa where they get to just, you know, do that all the time. That would be cool. And then also housing them in luxury apartment buildings.
And hotels.
Because they're vacant. So, you know, there's vacant spaces and then homeless people don't have homes. Why not just problem solved?
Now there is...
That's how easy it is.
Right. Now there is I know there's a couple vacant units in this building, Chris, and so now that these homeless encampments, some of them are getting cleared out.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will be welcoming some of the homeless as your new neighbors in your apartment here.
Yeah, I think the apartment that's vacant here isn't available for that kind of stuff because of it's like a building code or whatever.
Yeah, it's funny. I didn't see anything about that.
Yeah, no, you can't fucking do that. Okay, there's not a fucking chance that that's going to happen at all. And you know, maybe, you know, I might have to make a delivery if something happens. You know, so I'm just saying.
Fires might follow them from the street into the apartment. Yeah.
So that's not gonna work. For like, we're not zoned for that. They need to be, because the zoning, I don't know if you know how the zoning works. The zoning for the homeless thing, they need to be way the fuck away from my place. That's kind of
like, your place specifically. Yeah.
I kind of went to a city and I like circled my place and I was like, out of here.
Yeah,
you know?
safe zone.
This is not the zone that they need to be. They need to be in all of these zones.
And if they encroach to within that radius of your place,
will be dealt with.
You are legally allowed to open fire.
Yeah. There is higher security.
Yeah.
Like when you go to a Ralph's and there's like an armed guard outside of the Ralph's just like hanging out there. Like the guy's wearing like SWAT gear. You see that guy?
Yeah, just looking at people very suspiciously as they walk out.
Yeah, and then like if I buy like a bunch of groceries and I got my cart and I like forgot to scan my water at the bottom and thing beeps. I'm like, is that guy gonna shoot me or whatever? Yeah. You know. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh shit. All right. We did have some poems here. Let's knock out a few poems here. We got a couple of quick ones here. Welcome to the Poetry Corner of the Two Woke Boys. It's been a little bit since we did a little Poetry Corner here, but it is time. There we go. Yeah, welcome to Poetry Corner. Let's see. We had a poem sent in by Kabir, A Midsummer's Night. Roses are red, violets are blue. I respect women. And that's the fist emoji. Solid.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like,
haiku.
And so should you, or something.
Well, it's a haiku, so it's done.
Okay. There's
That's
not
it.
enough time.
Yeah. And if you're a woman and you heard that, definitely hit up Kabir because he's
a good
he
guy.
obviously likes women. So.
Only after hitting up us.
Yeah, hit us up first.
Or if you're hot, hit us up first. If you're not, you can go straight to him.
Yeah, and we'll kind of, if you are unsure how hot you are, like if you're one of those girls that's like really hot, but like you have like really low self-esteem, definitely hit us up.
Oh yeah.
And we'll
maybe you used to be body positive.
Yeah, but you're still body positive in your tit and ass area because that's where you gain all your weight. You're one of those girls. Yeah, that's like you eat food and you like just get like a huge ass and tits.
Yeah,
that's really unfortunate for you. But we don't shame women like that. So hit us up.
Definitely.
Yeah. Let's see, and then we got another one from Travis here. This is a haiku. He didn't title it. The name of the poem, I guess, is haiku. Okay. So brave and so black, Kamala are Mamala, says Drew Barrymore. Travis.
Nice.
She did say that, right?
Mama. Well, I know people call her Mamala.
Really?
It's like her nick. Yeah, it's like
no. Yeah, they called. Remember, you guys did that.
Drew
talk
Barrymore
show segment.
did that.
Drew Barrymore called her "You're our Mamala."
Oh, that came from her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where. I couldn't remember where that.
When they got, she got down on her knees or something like that.
No, that was for Dylan Mulvaney, where she got down on her knees. And,
really?
And remember that when Drew Barrymore was like on her knees and like worshiping her.
What the hell?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that was. Wow. Okay, I didn't realize that's where the Mamala thing started, but we love that.
Yeah, we do love that. Yeah, so we are over time here, so we got to wrap the show. But did you have anything you wanted to plug?
I don't think so.
Hit up ally of the show, Malcolm Kellner and Jeff Zinasek for all their stuff there on all their social medias. Ally of the show, Jeff Zinasek, will be in Spokane, Washington this weekend, the August 1st through 3rd. Check it out. And give us 5-star reviews on Spotify and iTunes. The Spotify is at 99 5-star reviews. So if you could get us to 100, that would be tight. We would love that. And then, obviously write a review for us on iTunes as well. That's always helpful. Yeah. Hit up the Instagram. And yeah, thanks for all the new followers that have checked out our show on Instagram and stuff. Subscribe to our, what's it called? The channel thing. We have a broadcast channel on the Two Woke Boys channel for update stuff. Yeah, so that'll be cool. Check that out there. And then like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, all that stuff. Yeah, donate to the Slut Fund and send us emails, TooWokeBoys@gmail.com. That's TOO Woke Boys. And that being said, thanks for listening to episode 208 of the Two Woke Boys podcast. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together, we are Two Woke Boys.
Chaos